What's it like aboard a Havila ship? On this video, I'll take you on a full walkthrough from the viewing areas to the bar, cafe and gym. Oh, and my cabin as well. Let's go. We'll start our tour here at one of my favourite and least favourite places. Amazing views, but don't look down. I used to mutter, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down, as I walked along. Is that only me? Would you do the same? On a voyage like this, I think you settle on one place you like to be. This was my refuge. Fab views, easy access outside for photos and films, and it was a great place to chill early in the morning. And you know what? I never bought a thing here. For me, this deck was a great place to take in the world around, from the scenery to the northern lights. And yes, as far as I was concerned, it was a pretty cold day. Oh, if you're wondering where we're docked, Honningsvåg, gateway to the North Cape. I filmed this then as most of the passengers were away at a foggy, as it often is, North Cape. This area gets used quite a lot during a voyage. It's where the Arctic baptisms in all their chilling cold happen. As for the jacuzzis, yes, I did try them, as you'll see in a later video. I'm not sure that's the best call to subscribe I've ever used. If you want to change for the jacuzzis or use the saunas, the women's are on the port left side and the men's are on the opposite side. So let's take a look there. You can access this area through the door from the ship as well as from the outside as well. One other public area on this deck of the ship is the smoking area ahead of us. There's an identical version on the opposite side too. Pausing in the atrium here reminds me I'm going to show you right at the end one of my favourite parts of this ship. There is not a huge amount of public area on deck 7. There is identical spaces like this on either side of the ship where you can pause and watch the Norwegian countryside glide by. Other than that, it's all about the gyms. There are 2 available. On one side you have cardio, and then if you walk across to the other side, there's weights as well. If you fancy fine dining, for a small surcharge you can book a night here. You'll also notice there are cleaning stations at all eating areas, which the crew encourage you to use. One thing you'll see on this ship are plenty of public viewing areas and large windows. There are also coffee stations dotted around the ship that you can use without paying extra. Next we have the shop, and after that the conference hall where your daily briefings take place. My tip would be, if you want to continue looking at the countryside, sit just outside. You'll be able to hear the briefing while still taking in the beautiful Norwegian scenery. This lounge tucked away at the front of the ship also includes a small area for younger travellers. But the best thing is that it is also a great access point for another outside viewing area. Before visiting that outside viewing area, we need though to take in one of the two fireplaces here. It looks pretty incredible, doesn't it? But it's not real. But it was a nice place to chill out. Next, onto the final viewing area on this ship. In rough weather, it may well not be open to you, but during my cruise, it was always available. However, as you might expect at the front of the ship, it could be quite cold and windy at times. But it did afford great views of Norway, but also looking back at the ship itself. A word on Havila ships' green credentials. They're powered by a combination of liquefied natural gas and the world's largest battery packs for a passenger ship, reducing their CO2 emissions by up to 35% and their NOx emissions by 90% compared to traditional ships. If you're looking to book excursions, this desk on deck 6 is the main place you'll need to come, although you can book excursions on deck 4 as well. Now onto the all-important eating areas, and first of all this cafe. Now on my meal deal I had to pay extra for everything that I had here. The food though, when I ate there, was pretty good. The cinnamon buns were to die for. This is the main eating area at the back of the ship. If you want to stick within your meal deal, this is where you'll eat. Breakfast you can sit where you like, but lunch and evening meals will be at allocated tables that you'll stick to throughout your voyage. I will review the food on a future video, but suffice to say, it was very good. If you're wondering how this ship compares to others in the Havila fleet, they're all identical. So what you see here with this ship will be replicated across the fleet. This deck had the smallest public area, but it was quite nice to sit here because most people tend to sit on deck 6 and deck 9. On this deck, I need to take you first to a room I got to know pretty well. No, not my cabin, but the laundry. You don't pay any extra to use it, and the detergent is already in the water, so you don't need to bring that with you either. I managed to return from my voyage with almost no dirty clothes. If you need help with your accommodation, this is where you'll need to come. And this area where you can peek out close to the sea line is where you'll assemble to leave the ship, down this gangway. Just make sure though you're back in time, otherwise the ship may well leave without you. Right, let me show you the cabin that I used for the full voyage. I found it very comfortable and slept very well. It's pretty spacious with a heated floor to the shower room and also a heated wardrobe as well to dry off those clothes. Oh, and this window gave me some fantastic views of Norway as we sailed along. Finally, to one of my favourite things on this ship. The glass elevator, I know, is not revolutionary, but it was a great way to move through the ship and see what was going on before taking in some more wonderful views of lovely Norway. If you'd like to see more videos from my time on the Havila ship, a link to a series is on the screen now.